When you watch the game, if you just ignore the stats and don't look at the scoreboard, Edmonton does not look like a 0-5 team. They just don't look like they suck, which is why I struggle every week to make my pick on their games. Although what I like out of Hamilton, the 8-point victory against Ottawa, they had to play against a quarterback that was very unplanned for. They had to play against a style that is just very running around. You don't know what he can do throwing the ball. There's not a lot of film. And he's also a formal he played for Hamilton. So there was even more added motivation. Some former teammates wanted to beat him. So Hamilton had to make mid-game adjustments for a quarterback they did not prepare for. Well, they probably gained a lot of confidence. They were coming off a bye. Hamilton is got a pretty good roster. I still don't feel great about their offense, but I do like Schultz. I do like what their quarterback is playing like, and a lot better than
you're pronouncing his name the right way too, right?
Yeah. Well, I keep wanting to call him Schlitz, like the old beers. But but either way, Hamilton is going to lay 2.5, and they're going to go to Edmonton and just bet against Edmonton. You're going to be right more than you're going to be wrong. Edmonton's going to win one, and I'm going to be pissed that we didn't.
Yeah, remember, what we know is that out of the 18 regular season games, you know what, with any one of these teams, we're going to – their record is going to be, 8-7 or whatever, 8-10 against the spread, but we're going to be 14-4 with them. So we're not worried about it. But here's what I got for this game. So I got a question for you. Is a team bad, so the quarterback rating is low, or is the quarterback rating is bad, so the team is bad? That's what we got with this game. What do you think? Is it these kids or is it the teams?
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah, all right. So is it that's why I'm asking, because I'm looking at the data, and the data's treating me well, so I'm not going to fight it. I always tell, whenever I screw up and I look back and I see I screwed up, I have a mantra: trust the data. Trust the data. Is the total sometimes the better play than the side? I mean, because with this game specifically, these two both get sacked and they both throw picks, right? Which makes the game stay inside the 30s, but with us, we're always pulling on the side. Have you had – I know when we bet you've had it, but not on the show have you had a game where you say, you know what, this is the first time this year that I like the total better than I like the side. Is that something is a possibility?
Well, I do look at games that way, and I post those for members because –
Oh, no, like I said, I know we're talking about it, but on the show, are you ever going to do that? Do you foresee it? Is it possible?
I might, but at this point, there's only two teams that we can really trust with points. We can absolutely trust Toronto to hang points, and we can trust BC to hang points. On their worst game, BC hung 24 points, which is better than some of these teams' best performance.
Right. Well, here's a good one. This fits right in that. Hamilton hasn't hit double digits in the first half yet this year, but they're allowing double digits every one, right? But they're playing the Elks at home, who are 1-0 against the spread. Did you know that? They're currently on a 1-0 against the spread record at home, the Elks. Remember, because they had that upset? Before that, they were 13-12-1 at home against the spread. And it's the lowest number for the week, so there's no doubt that there will be shekels from my account on the under in this game. There's no doubt about that. So
yeah, makes sense.
And when I see bad quarterback play, and I've never really appreciated the quarterback play in the other sports. That's not true. We talked about, when you get those matchups. But in this league, there's just a drop-off from 4. From 4 to 5 is a whole nother level of quality, isn't it? It really is, man.
Well, when you get out of the top 4 quarterbacks, you're at this point, we're all banged up. You're looking at QB2, QB3. You're looking at scenarios that are not the plan going into June. So, yeah, 100%. And the field is wider. So the special teams and the points that teams are scoring, it can be deceiving. There really is a little bit of an advantage in the CFL, even though you're going 110 instead of 100. The field is wider, so
you see that with the totals. The totals are nothing different than you wouldn't see in a regular college game. Well, a normal college game, not a SEC game or a Big 12 game.